Hi, my name's Rick Shiels down here at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester, and today I'm going to be testing the new Titleist irons. Now we're down to the last one of testing. This is the Titleist MB Forged. It's the most bladed, probably the least forgiving, and the one that's aimed for the lower handicappers. I would say for at least single figures and less to be using this really. I've tried all the other ones as well in the past. The reason why they've not got shafts in, I've been using the same shaft. This is the KBS stiff steel tall shaft, so I've been getting the most honest results I can possibly get. I'm going to be hitting some real golf balls down here in Manchester. I've got flight scope set up in the background so I can give you some figures while I'm hitting them, but mainly just giving you kind of some information about the club and also giving you a bit of a feel and my honest opinion about it. So we've, like I say, we've hit the others, so I'm going to put them down on the floor for the time being and we get some golf balls ready to hit. Now this is the most bladed out of the ones that I've been testing. So I've tried the AP1, AP2, the CB. Now this is the MB, the muscle back, and it's just got this little bit of muscle back here at the top. It's a forged head. It's a beautiful looking club head. It's got this really nice kind of just brushed finish all the way across it. Another couple of the clubs had brushed and chrome. This has just got brushed all the way through it. It's going to be the one that sits behind the golf ball the smallest. Now in the club heads again get slightly smaller as they go down into the lower lofts, into the lower iron, sorry, so the kind of pitching wedge 9-iron, they're much smaller heads, and again it's that give that forgiveness, to give that feel, not the forgiveness but also the shot shaping ability. So we've got 6 irons down here. Now when I set that up behind the golf ball, straight away it's a much smaller top line than any other ones that I've hit. Doesn't look as forgiving as the other ones, but does sit beautifully. It's got really nice, also kind of very shiny face to it, yet this brushed chrome finish, which looks really good. So I'm going to hit these a couple of times. Oh, there we go. There's the non-forgiveness of it. I've hit a real bad first one there, right off the toe, and you do just get punished. You absolutely get punished unless you're hitting it smack bang out the middle every time. Oh, that's better. It's a better shot. But you can just tell from that first one, as soon as you don't catch it in the middle of the bat, you really do get shot down. Again, it's not going quite as high as the other ones. Doesn't look like it's going quite as far either, actually. That's a little bit off the bottom of the club that time. Oh, that's nice. That was a nice shot. I think where this will come into its own is the shot shaping ability of it. That was a nice club shot. If I do purposely try and hit this one a little bit out the toe. Oh, it was quite middle actually. That's quite a nice little shot, just a little draw off line. Let me just try and hit this one a touch more out the toe. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that wasn't nice. Didn't feel nice off the club head there at all. And I've only just hit toe side of middle really. It's just off the, it's still on the grooves. If I try and catch one a bit out the heel, beware camera. That wasn't too bad actually. I did catch that heel side of centre. It's just got a little bit of fade on it. Now if I do try and shape the golf ball, like I say, this is where in theory it should come into its own a little bit more. With that forged head, I'm going to hit a draw first. Yeah, there she is. Nice little draw. Very easy to manoeuvre the ball with this club. Hit a little fade. Fade one's not my most popular one that I hit. Just try and cut across that a touch more. Oh, there we go. That has faded quite a bit. So very easy to manoeuvre, just because it's got that kind of small versatile head, it's quite easy to manoeuvre through the golf ball. It's nowhere near as forgiving as the other ones, not even close. It is designed for your really better player. With practice, I'm sure I'd be able to hit this a lot better. It feels fantastic with that forged head, and it sits gorgeous behind the golf ball, there's no doubt about it. But it just doesn't give you that same forgiveness as the other ones do. It's a club that's worth trying if you're a single figure handicapper, or certainly aiming to get into single figures. It's one that's trying, but you've got the 4 other options, or 3 other options, should I say, that are definitely worth trying a bit more if you want a bit more forgiveness. I would say definitely the AP1 is the most forgiving. You've got the AP2 as being the second. It kind of goes down in category really. CB is the third most forgiving, and the MB is the fourth, and it's just not as forgiving as some of the kind of cavity back ones that you would look at possibly getting if you were a mid to single figure handicapper. So that was my review of the Titleist MB Forged. Guys, do check them out first before you do buy any. It's worth definitely testing them, get them on the launch monitor to see what your numbers are, and do check me out on Facebook and Twitter. I've got the links up in the description below and just up here at the top. Please do subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers I get, the more videos I'll do. Thanks very much for watching. My name's been Rick Shiels down at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester, and that was my review of the new 4 Titleist irons. Thanks very much for watching.